what's that nigga name? The Voyagers. Get this work. Huh? Oh, and the Tom, you said Thomas. Hey, check this out. What's up? What's up with Denzel Ward? Like, if I want to trade, no, not Denzel Ward, Chris Wetry. If I want to, if I want to send Ruggs over there, what's up with Chris Wetry? Bro, I can tell. Check this out. Chris Wetry will go good with Isaiah Simmons. But check this out, bro. Let me give you like Richard. Like, come on, I got a 20-year-old. Like, bro, let's work something. I can give you Ruggs. Let me get Chris Wetry and DK. I can give you Ruggs and somebody else in the DB.
Trying to get Ruggs and Sherman?
You can have Sherman. You can have Sherman and Ruggs. Listen, you can have Sherman and Ruggs for DK and Westry.
But I see Sherman's a motherfucking dog right now. I'm gonna take Sherman. I'm telling you.
Go check him out. He a corner. He a dog. And I just got him. I just got him up. Yeah, I just got him up to 90 speed too.
I got my by him at all. You got bench press?
You got Minka Fitzpatrick?
Yeah, I just got him.
When did the fuck did you get Minka?
I traded Durham, bro. I couldn't do Durham, bro. I need a Mika.
Oh wow.
Younger too. I take a big ass cap.
All right. Yeah, I don't want Denzel Ward. I want Chris Westry.
So you want Chris?
I want Chris. I can build Chris.
Yeah, you can. You sure fuck can.
I'm giving you 2 X factors too. Both my niggas come with X factors.
So when Sherman getting burnt, not speed, he shouldn't be getting burnt though. Go ahead and send it, bro. DK and Westry for Metcalf, and you want DK and Westry for Sherman and Ruggs?
Sherman and Ruggs or Sherman and Bobby Wagner? Who do you want?
I need Ruggs. I'm gonna need my receiver back.
All right, you want your receiver back? Yeah, last I can give up 1 receiver. I just can't give up 2 receivers. Bet. All right, I'm gonna send you here, Ruggs. Fuck it. Here you go. Here go my boy Henry Ruggs. Oh my God, I'm really about to send this dude over. Damn, hold on, let me see. Jalen Waddle. No, all right, no, he better than Henry Ruggs. Oh, yeah, all right, I'm gonna send you Ruggs. You got it. You good?
You got it right now? That's it right now?
Yeah, I'm about to send it. You played your game yet?
No, you play yours?
No, I haven't played mine. I'm about to play it right now.
Yeah, send it, bro. I'll take it. I ain't tripping, bro.
Hey, no, fuck. I mean, let me stop cussing. Let me get Denzel Ward instead of Westry.
You want Denzel? No.
I want Denzel. Simply because I looked at that. Listen, like both my people X Factor. Neither one. If Metcalf was at least superstar, that'd be different. He ain't got no trait.
Metcalf. You know that.
Check this out. You know what? No, we can keep that same trade. Let me play my game, bro. Let me play my last game with Henry Ruggs. Let me see if this is what I really want, bro.
I want to see where he working. I mean, I know he get wide open, but you understand the routes I run, he gonna be butt naked.
Yeah, he gonna be butt naked, but man, over here, bro, man, bro, I done built this man like from some.
Claypool, this nigga Claypool so
Oh my God, like look at. Let me play this game real quick. Let me.
I got Kelsey too. I got my tight end.
All right, let me play this game real quick, my G. I'm gonna have to play this game real quick. I'm gonna call you back. All right. I'm about to go to the playoffs. I ain't losing no more. I ain't losing not one more game. I'm gonna get that trade from Cobb after that. I go.
From the future home of Super Bowl 56, there's a look at SoFi Stadium just south of downtown Los Angeles. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Houston Voyagers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken success. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's David Arnett picking it off. And he will bring this out to midfield. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 7.
On second down, it's Jacobs, and he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers 41. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
First carry down for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. Hit 20. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henderson, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
Darrell Henderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Max Crosby, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Oh, this ball's tipped and intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a circle return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
Different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
They're trying for Reagor, but it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Justin Jackson.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now Wilson. And the throw going to be incomplete.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll fire it deep for Reagor. And got his man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
First down, Voyagers.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle.
He was brought down.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, Mariota. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
Houston.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. To throw Mariota. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's 4th down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7. Chargers, nothing.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them. Does that ball get away from him? He saw the opposing team recover.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Mariota on first down. Bobby Wagner multiple times in All-Pro in there to drop him for a loss. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Mariota to throw it. He's got the first down inside the 10, and he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At the 6-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He's got him in. Complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play on third down for the Chargers. 44 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And incomplete on the deep ball. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now Wilson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The 12-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. So they don't get anything out of that completion. I guess when you roll out of the pocket like he did there to the left, if you're going to throw it, you better gain some yardage.
Can you just hear the old school coaches right now? You threw it for no yards. They don't want the ball in the air unless something positive is going to happen downfield. In that case, they'd rather have the quarterback try and run it himself. Just take care of the ball. If nothing else, just slide and get down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And this is caught by Jackson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Wilson. Hit. It's loose. It's out. And the defense will get their hands on it and go the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run a little bit.
And it's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And 1.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mariota. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
The LA defense up to snuff in coverage there. Pushes this to 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And John Gruden has made the call. His guys are going for it. Mariota again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Mariota. And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Intercepted. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first.
Been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. That's caught by Jackson. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Gronk that time, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. They'll set up the screen here to Justin Jackson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Again, Wilson steps away. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, a very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Mariota. He'll fire it deep for... And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Houston. 68 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Short of the goal line.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Mariota. That's caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Voyagers 24. Chargers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
A big play there for L.A. 57 yards.
The 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face, coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Justin Jackson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. From the shotgun, Wilson. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
24. Chargers 8.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
From the 29, Mariota. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there on third down. 51 yards. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Henderson, the ball carrier.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now a give right side. It's Jackson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. That will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Goodwin able to haul it in. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Deep ball for Goodwin. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Steps away to his left. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. They'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. It's a slant to Gronkowski. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. On third down, this is Jackson. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. A good running there by Jacobs on first down as he's able to take this forward for a gain of 6.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
And this offense on third down today, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. Here's Jacobs from the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Again, the ball.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Again, it's Henderson. And good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
At the 8-yard line.
big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Mariota. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Demarcus Robinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Voyagers 34, Chargers 15.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Flushed out right. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. But it'll be 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Wilson hit it. It's loose. It's out fumble. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary,
and this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
CC violation.
No doubt.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Charger drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the
pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Play action. Now Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. It's going the other way. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end offensive touchdown.
The extra point.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
His pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Number 28, Josh.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Brought down.
They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Mariota to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. Able to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st down, Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is...
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Of 9 yards.
And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Throwing, Mariota. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 14.
Today's final score, the Big